Hello and welcome back to the Booniverse. We are back in Nightingale today. This is the full version, whereas before we were playing the demo version and my character didn't carry over, unfortunately. So I have to go through and do all those beginning bits again. If you didn't see that episode, I'll leave a link up the top and in the description. So I've been around the map already and I've got most of the special tools, treasured items, except for these ones over here. That's the sling bow and some explosive marbles, an explosive grenade satchel. So I've also built a little hut here that I built up onto a rock. A nice little view. I thought this was quite nice over here. And I built the workbench and I built a little storage here, which is an angling basket. This has got some of my heavier items in it. Also got a ton of sticks here, which I don't need, so I'm going to move those over. So if we check out our progression tab, then we can see that these are all the things that I can get for free as we picked up a basic version of all of these tools. Pretty much, I think. I think this just means that I picked up all of these tools. Yeah, the only thing that I haven't picked up is the simple sickle, which is the tool that we made last time. So like last time, I have attached immolation to the axe, but we didn't actually test it out last time. Down the bottom right hand corner you can see that if we hit R, charge up a fireball. And that does some damage, I would imagine. Oh, I'm very hungry. I need to eat something. So yeah, the next thing we need to do probably actually is build a fire. So we're going to go into our workbenches, which is on tab 3. And again, like everything else, we can just put down the blueprint. So we can just add things to this now, but we don't actually have any of it on us. I think maybe we've got some of that stuff over here. There's some stone blocks and some rocks. And so we can add some fuel, or if we go up, then we can craft items from here. So cooking works in the same way that crafting does, in that we can use different materials. So we've got different types of meat, and they will have different attributes depending on what you use. So the prey meat gives us 5 maximum stamina, and then this bug meat will give us plus 0.5 stamina regeneration. It also gives us a bit of health regeneration. So different fuels will burn for different amounts of time. Actually, I think we only need like a couple of minutes. So we're just going to throw a few sticks in there. In fact, we don't even need a couple of minutes, we just need a few seconds. There you go. So if you're in the workbench, when it finishes cooking, it automatically goes into your inventory. If not, you can just click on the pot here and that will go into your inventory there. We also have a special tab, which is for our food and our potions. But we can just consume it from here, or we can put it into our quick slot. But I've got health on my quick slot. We're very full. I need to make some more of these. Oh, we can actually stack these on top of each other as well. That's cool. I'm carrying all sorts of tools, so we need to really think about what kind of tools we actually need to have with us, because I've now unlocked all of those basic tools. It's well worth going around the map and finding all of those special items and then keeping on you the ones that you think you'll need, because you do have a weight limit and we are over encumbered. I mean, that's mostly because I'm carrying rocks and sticks and stones and all sorts of nonsense. But yeah, I think what we'll do is it'll cook up a little bit of meat and then we'll have some on us to keep us going. The other useful thing to know is it only burns the fuel when it's cooking. It doesn't waste fuel. You don't have to turn it off, which is great quality of life in my opinion. So here are all the tools that I've picked up. I picked up 2 makeshift torches. I picked up the simple climbing picks, the explosive grenade satchel we just saw, a simple fishing rod, a simple hammer, simple hunting knife, a simple maul, a simple mining pick, simple short bow, a simple sling bow, simple throwing knives, the simple umbrella, a simple watering can, and a simple wood axe, as well as some arrows, and also some explosive marbles. So you start off with a bunch of useful tools. Yes, they're very basic and you want to upgrade those as quickly as possible, but we're only going to need a few of them. The simple explosive satchel will give us a little bit of extra health, and it carries, basically what it does is it gives us range damage and a little bit of extra magic power as well. So that could be useful if we're going to use the sling bow. So anything like the meat or any of the food or any of the potions, I've got the injury salve over here, they would go into the Q slot so you can quickly use those. Nice. Lots of little food slots for us to use, and we got 2 quick slots available as well. So I need some basic things. I think probably a bed would be a good place to start as well. So one of the things about Nightingale is we don't actually need a bed to respawn, because we can use our estate cairn. We can also use it as a quick travel. So if we check the map, then we've got 2 quick travel points. Click on quick travel. We have the crossways, which is where we came in to this realm. And then also the travelling to respite, which we can do from anywhere, basically. It's going to take us back to our home cairn, which is that one there. But what you can do is you can change the difficulty level, and you can also rest. So you can change the time of day. We're going to go till dawn, and we're going to keep the difficulty on balance. But yeah, we can have it. We can change the difficulty whenever we like using a bed. Ah, nicely rested. And now we also get like a little rested bonus. So we have comfort here, and we have a sheltered bonus. So our comfort bonus gains 60 health per minute and gain 9 stamina per second. So it's a fairly common mechanic now in survival games to have a rest bonus. It sort of encourages you to kind of rest up and just don't keep going out on adventures and don't stay out, because you will get punished eventually. Okay, so the things that we need to do, we need to unlock the simple tanning station. So we can do that in our progression. Go to refinement. Here it is. Nice. Blade and barrel. That is completed. So now we should go and meet up with some people on the island and see what they've got to say. Here we are. I've defended us from the evils from outside. So before you even get into this realm, you start off in a starter realm. Oh, excuse me. Do you mind? Get out of here. And this time round I went round hunting for secrets, and I found loads of loot. I just found round here is this. I noticed there's a couple of cards in it as well. There's a Blood Moon card. You play this card to increase the chance that enemies will drop rare items, but to increase your maximum health. And then this one is a Might card, so you play this to stagger enemies more easily and increase your maximum weight limit at the cost of your tools and clothing's durability. What's going on here? Wolves! Kill the wolf! Just kill it! Couple of randos hanging around. I do actually want to recruit one of these guys. Excuse me, miss. Hello? Mildred. Oh, sorry, Mildred. There's wolves. We'll talk in a minute. I'm just going to knife these guys to death with my basic knife. Is that it? Is that all of them? I hope so. Mildred, where have you gone? Hello, Mildred. Oh, Realmwalker, are you? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I always think that they talk like Oliver Twist. Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir. So what we can do is acquire the calling card, which is probably the thing to do for the time being. Let's do it. And there was another person here as well, so maybe we can recruit them. Oh, is there any more loot here, though? Possibly. And some little hidden areas. No, not really. Some stones. I love these environments, though. These little dungeony environments. And the graphics are excellent. And my computer's telling me all about it. Ah, Cornelius. They've got excellent names as well. Hey, Cornelius. Thanks, Cornelius. Nice one. Okay. Hello, Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina Sass. Excellent name. Was that you who put an end to the incessant commotion upstairs? It was. I suspected we might be the only fine souls in this realm, but your appearance is a most welcome surprise indeed. Who might you be besides the saviour of our little band? Well, I wouldn't say saviour. I chose a scholar as my background. Adventurer scholar. So the adventurer part gave me 2 different charms. And the scholar part, I think, is probably just backstory. So it'd be interesting to see what that does and how that unfolds as the game goes on. Now, if in the need of more material services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. Have you heard any rumours lately? Always something particular you're looking for? Do you know of anyone who could lead me to Nightingale? Perhaps. It seems there are a great many of your fellow Realmwalkers about, diving from their Nightingale headquarters to realms as near as Sylvan's Cradle. You're from Nightingale City? Indeed, I am. Few other cities provide quite the same delicious fodder for my work. Do you know of any way back to the city? Sadly, no. All the usual routes to Nightingale have been lost. With the portal network sundered, we're tossed at all manner of unexpected realms, and rarely the same one twice. Makes navigation quite the pain. Oh, can you tell me anything about the Pale? The fog pouring forth from the Paris transept to destroy our earthly home? I could recount to you all manner of salacious descriptions, but the contradictions are as plentiful as those who fled it. I've yet to choose a favourite. I can at least say with some certainty that it does something quite dreadful to a fellow. None who entered have been seen emerging. There was another matter I hope to discuss. Actually, no. We've accepted a quest, humanity's final beacon. There's a trader here. Another lost soul. Not to fear, not to fear. Whatever a new arrival to these realms might require, I have available to purchase for a fair and charitable price. Let's see what you're selling. All sorts. Oh, injury salves. Okay, these are all simple things that we can already get. But yeah, if we need some resources and we don't have them, or potions, water bottles. That's obviously ingredients for making potions, but no actual potions. But yeah, if we want any of this stuff, we can do that. Alright, thanks very much, Eddie. I think I saw someone else. Oh, yeah. Okay, Wilhelmina's still got an exclamation mark, so we will just have to see what that's all about. Oh, look. Backpack. Amazing. So one of my quests is to eat some mixed plants, which I can do on his fireplace. You just autofill and craft one of those. Get some sticks. We don't need all of those sticks. 1 stick should be fine. Perfect. Let's go to here. So it's easily sorted if we go into this tab. And then just consume from here. Nice. Ah, we can claim the injury salve recipe in the progression menu now. That's cool. There's a couple of things actually. If you notice, we've got new tools as well. The sword, which I picked up upstairs. Also, clothing-wise, the backpack, which I picked up down here. And then consumable-wise, injury salve. So now that my torch has gone out, or effectively broken because the durability has hit 0, I can show you how to fix things. If we just right-click on it and go to repair, it will use 1 tier 1 essence to repair. So all of that essence that we're collecting has lots of different uses, but it includes fixing our gear. We need to return to Puck. Now I wonder actually if he is at the crossways, so we can quick travel, go to the crossways. Puck, are you here? Where are you? You on the map somewhere, Puck? Oh, there's a treasured item here that I missed. Is there anything in here? Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, there is. Oh nice, some explosive marbles. That's cool. A couple of mushrooms as well. Here we go. What's this? Oh, it's the sickle. Nice. We have already unlocked that, so that's fine. All right, well, maybe if we go back to our respite, we'll be able to talk to Puck. Well, I don't know where Puck is, but he's not around here. So we're going to go and do a little bit of base building. Okay, let's check our workbenches. So we've got the Enchanter's Focus. Let's try and put that down. Again, it is quite helpful to know where you're going to put these things because there are extra bits that will link, but I don't think we'll be able to do that straight away. I think we'll have to move things around afterwards. So let's put this over here. There's a sewing bench and the tanning station is what we really want. I feel like sewing bench and tanning station should probably be close together. Hard to say really. Let's put this over here. And then the sewing bench, what does a sewing bench look like? Oh, that's quite small. We could put that here. Nice. Let's see if we got the bits. We don't have the widths. We need some wood. I think there should be some wood in here. Wow, over here. Oh, gems. We need gems for that. Okay, I don't know how we get gems, but we can find that out. So yeah, if we look at these workbenches, we can see the station augments are here. And I haven't unlocked any of them yet. So we can check in our progression menu. If we go to refinement, so the simple tanning station, we'll use hunting augments. So we can unlock those. There's also a simple saw table. Textile station. Smelter, that's going to be useful. Oh, there's so many workbenches. Masonry. Oh, there's some special event stuff from winter as well. Are these free? No, they're cheap though. So those are the refinement ones. We don't really have any of those unlocked yet. If we go to tools, you can see that the workbench is here. And that has some things. A training dummy. And a simple drinking horn. You also have this simple saddle rack. And all of these things have information on what they do. So this will give all ranged weapons crafted nearby critical damage plus and one-handed ranged weapons damage plus, and gives clothing that's crafted nearby ranged damage plus as well. So that's why you would put that in between different benches, because they only have a certain amount of distance that they will work. So it's worth checking these things to see what things they do. Generally, they're going to make stuff better, so it's probably just worth doing. So I think actually what I want to do first is probably make the saw table, because we're going to require lumber in order to make a lot of this stuff. So let's chuck that down. Okay. So now to make lumber, we can just autofill and do that. And I'm going to make a bunch. Okay, that should be good for now. So I think the first one I want is this Hunter's Trophy. It actually goes up on the wall, and you can see that it attaches to various things. If we put it in the right place, it will connect to multiple workbenches. So if we hit C, it should confirm and build if we've got the right materials. Well, we don't have the right materials. Okay, I found a spot to put it in. It should just do it here. It looks like we got the materials for it. There you go. It looked like I had to put it in a particular place. It started going all wonky putting it on over here. So now with a simple tanning station, we can see that we've got the augments attached. So those are just a couple of the workbenches that we can use for ourselves, but we can also employ NPCs to come and do work for us. You can see here we've got a mining station, which is a workstation where residents of your estate can gather materials such as stone, gems and ore, which we're going to need. There's a hunting station here, a workstation where residents of your estate can collect animal-based materials such as hide, meat and bone when assigned. But also there's a wood station. I think we'll start with that one. Ta-da! So we've made a wood station. So as it says there, if we use the estate cairn, then we can manage it. So we picked up 2 calling cards earlier, and we can transfer them over so that we've got a resident. Mildred is now a resident. 1 out of 10 residents that we can have here. And then we go over to jobs, and then we can assign Mildred to the wood station. And we can get her to collect wood. There you go. Now she's collecting wood. And she does it automatically without chopping down any trees or anything like that. So that's how we avoid deforestation, basically. Yay! Now we can get people to do all the work for us. That's awesome. So I think we'll leave it there for today. We'll leave Mildred working. If you want to see some more, don't forget to like and consider subscribing and leave us a comment down below. Next time we'll do some more adventuring. Until then, take it easy.